For this assignment, you are going to open up the URL of the scene that you are recreating. So I have chosen to recreate this scene from Napoleon Dynamite. So I just went and found the scene on YouTube, and it's the same one that I put in the assignment right before this, which is the URL of your original movie. So here's the scene right here. I've got it up, and then I split my screen so that I have another tab that's open. And in this, I have opened up the template that's in the assignment called Recreated Scene Screenplay Template. Okay. And I am now going to create the screenplay for my recreated scene. So this is how you do it. It's a lot of stopping and starting the original scene. So I have to say, for every single time that the camera changes from one place to another place, from one shot to another shot, the size of the shot, the angle of the shot, the motion, and what happens in the scene, and if there's any dialogue, what the dialogue is. So let's watch this first little part, and you can see how on the example, I've already filled it out, but we'll just kind of talk about it. So play Napoleon walks into the scene. Okay, so the first shot is just Napoleon walking in. That here with Kip is now seen, it's the second shot. So in that first shot, we're only seeing Napoleon from the waist up. So I know that this size of shot is a medium. And we're looking at him eye level. We're not above him and we're not below him. And the camera isn't moving at all. So we just say none for the shot motion. Now, as for what happens in the scene, I mean, you can tell it's just Napoleon. He just walks into the camera, and then it goes on to the next thing, which is a totally different shot. It's the one with Kip where it is a full body shot. And did you see how quickly that changes? There's this clip of the full body of Kip right there. That's one shot. And so it's a full body. It's eye level. The camera isn't moving. There's no dialogue. And the only thing that's happening in it is Kip is putting on his rollerblades. So he's tying the rollerblades. And then it changes to the third shot, which is a close-up of Kip. And it's interesting. So this one actually is cool because it has the dialogue written down in it. So if I were putting this into my paper where it has the dialogue, I would just say, it'd be nice if you could pull me into town, and I'd type that out into where it says dialogue. So that's what you're doing with this. You are just going through that 30 seconds to a minute of an original scene from a movie, and you're going to recreate it. But the best way to do that is to start by creating a screenplay. And so use this template and then fill out, the examples here. You don't do anything with the example. It's just there for your reference. And then you have, there's a bunch of shots. Let's say you need more than 10, copy and paste them. Just keep copying and pasting. If you don't know how to do that, you just highlight over it, highlight over it, press Control-C, and then press and enter. And when you paste it, it'll paste it again. You press Control-V. Okay, and then I would obviously change it from 10 to 11 because there's more of them. Does that make sense? So that's what you're doing with this part of the assignment. First, make the screenplay. Then use the screenplay to film your scene, and then you're going to edit it in WeVideo, and you're going to turn it in with the next assignment.